Okay, so I don't mind moving this to next month, only because of the time, and I could ask some other questions that would be beneficial from Devana, not tonight, that would help with 12.3. But I also have a COVID question that I didn't get time to ask back up here. So do I need to make a motion to move 12.3, or how does that work?
We can postpone it without a motion. We just can't add it without a motion.
Okay. So, my COVID question for Dr. Little. As I was reading back through the DHEC guidance, the child care exclusion list, all of that, I do not see where testing before day 5 is required. And I don't know if I've missed something. I see where it's recommended in both places, but I don't see where it's required. And I know we have so many people that are keeping their kids, like, they're sitting at home waiting because they got a test done on day 4 and it's taken to day 9 or 13 to get a result. So I'm wondering, and it's in our guidance as a district, so I'm wondering, is this something that the district has decided, or is this somewhere and I've missed it?
I'm gonna let Mr. Caldwell take the DHEC guidance.
That change was made when did we get that guidance? Sunday?
The 15th, I remember that was on everything I was reading, was 1/15/22.
And so what it says now for students, and I'll kind of defer to Devon, I think it's the same. Well, it's actually a little different. For students, a close contact still has to quarantine unless they meet the quarantine exemption requirements of being maximally vaccinated, and that sort of thing. It's a 5-day quarantine. And if they are showing no symptoms and agree to wear a mask days 6 through 10, they can return after 5. And in fact, I've sent some information to Catherine earlier this evening to add to Dr. Little's Where We Stand Wednesday presentation tomorrow to get that word out. So up until this weekend, it was a requirement to be tested and have a negative test no sooner than day 4. Now it's recommended but not required after day 5. So they can return asymptomatic with a mask after 5 days.
Okay. Also in there, and just tell me if you'll address this, in the Where We Stand Wednesday, there's a difference between maximally and fully vaccinated. Did that change on Sunday as well?
I don't believe that did change.
I think that changed on the last guidance, which was
Like 2 weeks prior.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Okay, because we as a district are requiring that maximally vaccinated students do not have to quarantine. But the DHEC guidance says, I think they can be fully vaccinated.
To be maximally vaccinated means that you've had every vaccination that's available to you. So if you're 8 years old, the booster's not available to you, but if you've had the 2 shots, then you are quarantine exempt, if you will. But if you're eligible for the booster, you have to have received the booster, wait 2 weeks, and then you're maximally vaccinated.
Okay, so it's saying if you're fully vaccinated from 5 to 17 years old, and then people verified positive, that you don't have to quarantine as a close contact. But in our policies, or when, I shouldn't say policies, in our little image we have here that's on the web, it says that you have to be maximally vaccinated. I didn't know, I mean, y'all can look at that. I didn't know if somebody just had an answer and you would say like, oh yeah, that changed on Sunday too.
No, that's,
Okay, so Lexington one is different from DHEC. Okay. Okay. All right.
Well, just for the record, I don't know that we're different, and I'm not disagreeing with our chair. I don't know that we're different. There may be some misinformation. The way I understand it is you are exempt from quarantine if you've received every shot you're eligible to receive.
and that's how DHEC defines it.
Right. Some would be called fully, and some would be called maximally. Let me follow up on that tomorrow.
Okay, I do know, I don't think I printed all that. Oh, wait, I might actually have that at the bottom of one of them. Yeah, they actually define fully, maximally vaccinated, known as up-to-date, a person who has completed their primary vaccine series of 2 doses. It's so small, I can't hardly read this. And fully vaccinated is a person who has completed their primary vaccine of 2 doses of something else, and a single dose of something. So there are 2 different definitions for maximally and fully. I'll let y'all figure that out. That sounds good.
But in practice, it's whatever you're eligible, what to receive is how you do that.
Okay, I just know on our guidance that we're putting out to students, the word maximally is used, but fully is not used.
Okay.